Hey, sweet soul, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Rayleigh Easterling. I want you to take a moment to look at everything surrounding you right now, knowing that some human created that thing. And oftentimes we neglect to see the value of everything we have, especially if we are in more modern cultures. We don't see the hands that often make our food or bring the food to us, make the clothes, make the blankets. So we've become so far disconnected from actual human production that we forget we are divine creators. So this message today is going to help you remember that within yourself and to go ahead and get back to committing to what it is you've been in motion already in your own creative process. And remember, everything around you has been created by some human, excluding, the trees and the sky and the dirt and water and all the elements that was created by God. And God birthed you into this world so that you can do the same thing. Create with your own hands, your own imagination, something that's going to beautify or bring more peace to this planet, bring more harmony. So I'm speaking to divine creators today to go ahead and reclaim this identity and to be open to receive the help that's going to come in when you say yes to this path. Oftentimes, as entrepreneurs or creative people, we stop ourselves many, many times on this journey. And I've done that so often when I go months or a year not believing myself. So there's no energy going into the production I could be doing. I'm not advertising for myself. I'm not marketing my services. I'm not talking about the books because I'm afraid of it, because I'm embarrassed. So I just don't believe that anything's gonna fruit from that type of labor, because many of us are so conditioned to go ahead and work for someone else, put that weight on them. And it's extremely uncomfortable as we become business owners and entrepreneurs at higher and higher and higher levels. The more weight and responsibility we do take on, especially when we start hiring people or we make agreements with clients or other businesses. And now the expectation is you're going to serve at the highest level that you've promised. And this sometimes the fear you have when you get your first few clients is palpable. And I understand that. But what the divine is speaking today is to go ahead and sit with and meditate, chew on the strategies and divine inspirations that are coming to you now. And what I've seen is that sometimes when we receive a download or transmission from the divine, from source, from our guides, it seems too big. It seems too impossible. And that's why immediately we want to reject the idea that it's going to work out, that we should start the business, we should write the book, or sell this service, because it literally doesn't seem humanly possible to do it. But you know that if it was done, likely transformation would happen. And then the next stage, the next block that happens on this path is we start working it out and then we burn out so quickly because we're trying to operate at a level in the supernatural world that our human isn't at. So yes, it takes so much patience on this path, but it's really beautiful as a creative person to look back and to witness your own journey. And the more you keep walking it out, keep creating, keep serving, keep producing, the more assets you have, the more credibility you've established. And people are looking at you, and maybe a human says, oh, well, I'm being judged, I'm being criticized, everyone wants to do what I'm doing now, and people are imitating and copying you because they're sourcing inspiration from you. However, what people will find is that what you've created over years and years and years and years and years of time cannot be done overnight. So you've initiated. You welcome people to come on a very long, beautiful, sacred journey to the soul. So congratulations if that's you, especially if you are doubting that what you've created is actually making any movement at all. Don't let the size of your wallet or your bank account determine how professional you are, how creative you are, how intelligent you are, how brilliant this invention that you've created is. It's going to take a time to see it continue to fruit, almost like an acorn turning into a giant tree. It takes hundreds of years to see that beautiful oak tree that we find so just fantastical and magical. And that's how people are going to start witnessing what you've created in your life. And yes, we're praying that we get to receive it in this lifetime, acknowledgement for what we've done, but we have to let that go, especially as entrepreneurs and creative people. We're not producing, serving, creating to get that gratification. You're doing it because there's literally nothing else you can imagine doing. It gives you joy, it gives you peace. And yes, you do get the affirmations daily. If you truly tune in and you open to hear it, people are telling you thank you. People are witnessing your journey, and it's helping their lives, it's transforming their lives. So if you've created something, you've only sold a couple dozen or a couple hundred, but you're not willing to be grateful for that because you perceive yourself in the spirit in the millions. Yes, that vision is true, but you have to be grateful for exactly where you are now. And as you commit to this journey, you're going to rely less and less and less on yourself. So if you reach the third block, so after the burnout and the initial fears, the third block is continuing this journey alone, not asking for help, not receiving support, not allowing people to be on your team. And that stage is critical, especially if you want to expand. If you know you're worth more than where you are right now, go ahead and walk into that next chapter of your life, knowing you can't do it alone. How are you going to do that? How are you going to sell and serve thousands, millions of people by yourself? It doesn't happen. It happens for no one. So this message today is to inspire you to receive that help, or at least to commit and to keep going, even if you don't receive it just yet, how much of an impact you're making. So that's what these messages, these videos are coming out daily for you to receive, to keep your vibration high, your mind focused, and to provide some tools, strategies, exercises, meditations, contemplations, whatever you need along this journey to stay entertained and inspired. That's what I'm here for. So if you would like to book a session with me, if you would like to receive some strategy, some clarity, some divine guidance, just some compassion and some peace, that is what I'm here for. And you can book those calls at any time at consciouslifestylecoaching.com. You'll see my schedule. You can book in advance. And of course, I just announced the first and only Ascension Seminar of 2025. So previously I did it about once a quarter and they were free and we had a fabulous time. It was really amazing to get to know such beautiful souls who shared just so much wisdom and really opened their hearts. And you can watch those recorded seminars that we did in the past couple of years at consciouslifestylecoaching.com/media. So if you think that this upcoming seminar is for you, and the title is Shifting from Intentions to Commitments, especially, we're in the mid-quarter of the year, so businesses right now, they're going to know if they're going to meet their quota of 2025 or not. So even though it's summertime and people might be celebrating and doing whatever, if you're really focused on the soul mission, now's the time to actually be thinking 2026. In what ways can I pivot right now, focus on right now, commit to right now that's going to leave me in success at the start of 2026 and beyond for the rest of your life. So this seminar is to receive that clarity, We're going to journal through some prompts. We're going to have live group discussion. And this time I am charging a small fee of $25. But if you sign up before July 23rd, you can get $5 off. So it's $20 in US currency for 3 hours of really critical time together with people who are journeying with you in real time from around the world. So that's coming up. So please visit consciouslifestylecoaching.com/programs to sign up for that. And that seminar, it's only 3 hours, but it is the opening for the only 30-day coaching program of this year, because I'm expecting a baby soon. So I want to fit in this last opportunity to do a 30-day coaching program. And in that program, we meet every week for 1 hour. And then, of course, I hand write through email to you your spiritual guidance, conscious business advice, affirmations, meditations, journal questions. And so you have that accountability, you have those insights every week. And sometimes I'll share with you even additional personal development worksheets. So this is level 1. It's really for people who are in the dreaming phase. You will leave this program and the workshop too, having clarity, clear intentions, and then I'll be holding you accountable to the next action steps from there, from someone who's already journeyed through it. I can only share from my own wisdom and my own experiences. It doesn't matter how old we are or where we are in this journey. My story is resonating with someone who admires, appreciates creative entrepreneurship, sacred entrepreneurship, authenticity, poetry, spiritual guidance. There's a whole industry, especially in the mindfulness world. So you are welcome here. I'm willing to support you on that path, and it's up to you to let me know. And again, you can sign up consciouslifestylecoaching.com/programs. So that's the message today. I'll see you again tomorrow, and I pray that you continue to open your imagination, you continue dreaming, and know that every vision that you receive that lights you up inside, it wants to make you sing. It puts a smile on your face. You can live that reality full time. It is a sacred purpose that is calling to you. It can and should be actualized in this lifetime. And the sooner and the quicker that you say yes to it, you devote your life to this, you're going to see your life transcend, transform in the most beautiful way possible. And community comes with that. And yes, prosperity too. But we'll get to that. So I welcome you to join me on this journey. And again, I thank you for being a part of this channel. If you're not ready for any of it, I welcome you to stay connected, stay tuned in to the channel, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, I may not always ask in every video, but I really, really appreciate if you like and comment, share these videos so that we can continue to grow. And it lets me know that people are listening and that you're grateful and that I am empowered to keep showing up. So peace and love to you. I'll see you in the next video.